Okay, well, good morning, Central Vineyard family. As we gather in our 4 different locations across Zoom this morning, we just wanted to take a little moment to tune in and give you a few updates of things coming up in the life of our church. Hopefully you've all had a restful summer, and maybe some of you even had the opportunity to get away. But now we're heading into the autumn, and the kids are back at school. Maybe you're back at work, and but we'd love to encourage you to find a place of connection. And one of the primary ways to do that is by signing up for and getting connected to an online group. And so just a last minute encouragement really to say, head over to the website, check out what groups are on offer, and get connected as soon as you can. So we just want to take a few moments to update you on some things that relate to gathering in person and some developments that we hope to see happen on a Sunday.
Yeah, and so one of those updates is for our youth. And so obviously we're all really important in the life of our church, but one of the groups of people that have found it difficult to connect in this season has been our youth. And so what's going to come up for them is that we're looking at running a trial of some in-person gatherings for our youth age groups. So the youth team are busy working on that behind the scenes. They're going to try and create COVID secure environments for that to happen. So look out for some information coming out to you, parents of youth and youth, this week with that information of those gatherings coming up soon. We're really excited, and we really hope that is something that just the whole church can get behind. The church can pray just for their spiritual walk in this season as we've all been through testing times, and perhaps just that age group needs a bit more encouragement.
The other question that we often get asked is, when can we meet again on a Sunday morning? And as many of you know, there are many restrictions in place for churches, and there's lots of things that when the church does gather, we can't do. Things that would be things that we would take for granted, things like singing, things like being able to talk to one another and hug one another and lay hands on one another. All those things we can't do in any way. But we do recognize that this pandemic is not going away, and this isn't going to be fixed in a few weeks. We've probably got several months of these restrictions in place. And so we are looking for some ways that we can begin to invite people back into gathered environments on a Sunday morning. Now, one of the challenges that we have as a church that meets in multiple locations is that our 2 biggest venues are currently unavailable. There's building work going on at Sheep Street. We're having a new lift fitted in the building, but also the Saxon Hall, which we use for our Raunds location, is also going through a refurbishment program, and means that facility is probably unavailable until January next year. And so with those challenges in mind, we've just been thinking through what are some of the small steps we can take to move towards more in-person gatherings. And so one of the things that we're looking to do is, from December this year, is to create an opportunity to move away from pre-recording our Sunday services to live streaming our Sunday services from Sheep Street. And so we're busy kind of getting ready for that, buying the equipment that we need, and kind of learning how to use that stuff. But the hope is, from December, the first Sunday in December, we will switch over to live streaming the services on a Sunday. And there's a couple of reasons why we want to do that. First of all, we've had a team of people working their socks off, doing all the production work in the background every single week. And we figured they deserve a well-earned rest. The other thing is that we want to try and increase a level of engagement. And so the hope is, if we're broadcasting live, as people interact in the comments, those on the screen can also be responsive to what is going on. And so we want to try and create a greater level of engagement if we can. The hope is then, as we head into 2021, is that we could begin to invite some small numbers of people back to our venue at Sheep Street, but then also look to invite people back to some of the other venues that we use as well. And so that's kind of the steps that we're taking. We're kind of making those plans in light of the current guidance that is in place. Obviously, as we all know, that guidance can change, and so that's kind of like the best of where we've got to under the current circumstances. So just to recap, we're looking to create some environments for our youth to gather in person. News of that is going to be going out very soon, so you will have all the information that you need. But then also in December, switching to live stream and live streaming from our Sheep Street location, with the view in the new year of inviting small numbers of people back to gather in person in COVID secure ways. So we hope that news makes you feel a little bit hopeful for the future and what's ahead. We're going to continue to pray for you all, and we hope you have a wonderful morning together in your locations, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you all again very soon.
Yeah, it's just great to be here. And just again, that reminder that, if you feel alone in this season, we do want to hear from you. We'd love to connect with you and even put you in touch with people so that you are not alone. So you take care, and we'll be back shortly.
See you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.